Hi, I'm Dan over at Loxo with another coffee break talk, this one entitled, Does Your Recruiting Organization Need an Office Anymore? In the wake of the pandemic, the recruiting industry has been reeling with closures at smaller agencies and mass layoffs at larger organizations. And the offices have emptied out, with the industry quickly adapting to the new reality of working entirely remotely. Recruiters have leveraged technology to continue to work largely as they did before the pandemic. And so, in this time of belt tightening and reassessment of all aspects of our recruiting organizations, many are starting to wonder whether or not it makes sense at all to go back to the brick and mortar office. Do recruiters need to work in an office setting to be successful? In a recent article in the Harvard Business Review entitled Death of the Office, Catherine Nixie explains, even before coronavirus struck, the reign of the office had started to look a little shaky. A combination of rising rents, the digital revolution, and increased demands for flexible working meant its population was slowly emigrating to a different milieu. More than half of the American workforce already worked remotely at least some of the time. She continues, across the world, home working had been rising steadily for a decade. Pundits predicted that it would increase further. No one imagined that a dramatic spike would come so soon. Now, recruiters know very well, of course, the value of reading candidate body language in an in-person interview, and they know the value of team collaboration in a shared setting. But can these things be adapted to a remote, officeless configuration? Clearly, the answer is yes. Recruiters are leveraging the best practices of video interviewing using platforms like Zoom or Google Hangouts, and they are learning to conduct such remote interviews in a way that they can carefully evaluate subtle communication and body language cues from the candidate. And as Manpower notes, 68% of workers surveyed say that they prefer video interviews to in-person interviews. And similarly, recruiters are using team collaboration tools like Slack and ATS CRM platforms like Loxo to work collaboratively in the sourcing and managing of candidates and clients. It's really too soon to know whether the office is over, so to speak, in the recruiting industry. With or without it, though, recruiters will adapt and continue to thrive. If you have feedback for us on the Coffee Break Talk series, email us at support@loxo.co. And thanks for watching.